Hello everyone, my name is Amy Everson. I'm the Adult Services Librarian at the Perry County Public Library, and welcome to Miss Amy's Favorite Things, her Winter Faves edition. And today we're going to be doing art journaling. Art journaling is good for this type of year. You know, it's cold, you can't really get out too much, and since we're all spending more time together at home, we may be looking for new hobbies or something to kind of help the time pass. And I thought art journaling may be good for that. And straight up off the bat, I'm going to tell you that I am no artist. And this is basically, my technique is just a little bit I saw from a YouTube video, or just trial and error, and just some stuff that you would use to scrapbook, and just having fun, making like a collage. And so a few things that you're going to need today are, you're going to need some, like a mixed media paper, just a binder or anything that when you're getting this paper, you want a heavier paper that can take some paint if you're wanting to paint on your sheets. That's why I recommend the mixed media papers. It can handle acrylic paint or watercolor, and that's what you just need to look when you're purchasing your paint is your paper is, will it handle whatever paint you're trying to use. And you're going to need some scrapbook paper, some newspapers, or some old magazines, or old book if you're, if you're brave enough to tear a page out of it. You're going to need some Mod Podge, some paint, a brush, markers, some scissors, some pens, little cup with water for your brush. And so basically, to get started, what I done is, when I was making my page, was I started out with this one, and I just used two different colors to get this look that I wanted. But today I'm going to show you how to take these two different colors, kind of blend them together, and create another page. But really all it is paint and layering, and then doing a little bit of writing. So, fresh page. I'm going to take, this is acrylic paint, this is matte, and I'm going to do like 3 dots of paint, and I'm going to come with my other color and do just a little bit more. And you could use a brush for this, but I use my hands, and really I just blend my colors together and push up toward the top of the page and keep going down toward the bottom. And I do that completely until my page is covered. Now, once my page is covered, I have already cut out some pieces of scrapbook paper and tore out a couple pages from a discarded magazine to create the look I wanted. And I cut my paper kind of like at angles so it would be in a different shape, because the magazine I used was too wide for this paper, so I had to cut it down, and then I just layered it. And that's what we'll be showing you how to do in the next steps. But this first step is just basically getting all of your paint blended in all the way through the cracks and everything. So hopefully I just didn't get paint on me. But once it is covered to how I like it, I'm going to let this dry, and then I will be back to show you how to layer. Okay, we're back. As you can tell, my paint is dry, and I have already, you know, like I said before, cut out my things from magazines and from cardstock or scrapbook paper, newspaper, stuff like that. And I'm going to begin to place it on my painted background. Now, you may want to, if you're anything like me, once you, I always want to get a good visual for how I'm doing something, so I'll pre-place it out, and before I glue anything, to make sure that's how I want it to look. But if you or anything like me, once the paper gets lifted, you may have trouble remembering exactly how you had it, and you can take your marker and like mark a little spot on the paper if it helps, because you're going to be placing it right over that, gluing it over that, so it doesn't really matter if you mark it like that. So taking my scrapbook paper, I'm just going to use the Mod Podge to do a quick coat on the back. Of my paper, make sure I'm trying to get it all. Now, I'm going to find the place where I kind of had it marked, and I'm going to place it down like that, and then press down. And then I'm going to, I need some more Mod Podge, so I'm going to pour some more into my plate. And I'm going to do my other ones. And I'm going to continue to layer these down until I have it pieced just how I want to have it the way I want it to look. And once you have, if you're using Mod Podge, just go over the tops of your paper too, and this is going to seal it. I am using a gloss finish, so mine is going to be a little shiny, and it is, of course, the one that it is specified that you can use for paper. So, and I'm just going to continue to layer my paper down. Just like so, just until I get it exactly how I want it to look. And I will be back in just a moment to show you what it's like once it's down and dry. Okay, we're back, and my book is all layered, and I have it placed. And the best thing about Mod Podge is that it dries clear. I have one of the places trying to stick up on me. I'll go back and fix that later. But the best thing about Mod Podge is that it dries clear. So now I'm just going to write something on mine. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm not a great doodler or like artist, so I'm not going to try to draw any type of picture. So I'm going to stick to strictly writing for right now until I get a little bit bolder in my art journaling. But I'm just going to simply write home sweet home. And you can write all the way anywhere on here. I've wrote directly on my cutout piece of scrapbook paper, as you can see right up here at the top. And since it's gloss, it's got a nice sheen to it. But I will continue to fill my book up just with different types of things. You could do favorite foods, favorite vacation spots. It can be anything. Song lyrics. If you have some old books, you may, I know coming from a librarian, this might shock you, but you may, if you have an old book and you just, you're not going to reread it or anything, you could possibly take a page out of it and do some painting or writing on the book, or cutting it into shapes, and you just have fun with it. It is your project. But so far, mine is focused on home sweet home, and my old Kentucky home. And I've had fun with this project. We hope you'll have fun with yours when you're doing yours. And until next time, stay safe.